Wood chippers everywhere. Everywhere I go this morning, wood chippers, wood chippers, wood chippers. I'm going to go in here and check out a preserve I haven't fished at in a while. Off to an early start today. But first, I need a restroom. Greetings from Dystopia, episode 138. Fishing and Schtuff. Had to make an early run this morning, so decided to get out and do a little bit of fishing. Nothing major today, a bunch of smallies. Small smallies. I think the biggest was like 6 inches. I did have to laugh. I'll put the picture of it right here. I'd already let the smallie go, but if you look at that streamer, the smallie that hit that streamer was only about an inch longer than the streamer. And he got it perfect. Seated perfect in his mouth. So yeah, there's some determination for you. I don't know, maybe a dozen bluegills and sunfish. All 6-7 inches, nothing huge. Two pike had to yawn there. Neither one came to hand. The one hit it, jumped up, threw the hook like an epic refusal. The other one bit through my leader. That's why I got a short piece of leader, and I don't have any 4X or 3X leader in my bag. I don't know what the hell happened to that. I don't even have like airflow or amnesia or anything like that to add to my leader. I'm not about to use tippet, a bunch of tippet to extend out a leader. Wasn't really anticipating the pike today, so I didn't exactly plan out for a, throwing on bite wire. Even though I've got bite wire in my bag, just wasn't fishing for them. I had 2 of them, so little guys, hammer handles, 12, 14 inches, which are still stupid fun. Never seen a fish wriggle like a pike. It's like catching a ribbon fish, They're just shaking all over the place. Good, I got a stoplight coming up. All right, I had a question on the tent. Pull it back up here. So on the Mountain Smith Mountain Shelter LT, did I see right that tent has no bottom? No bug net, it's just a tarp tent, more or less. There's a brand called tarp tent, but yeah. It's just the tent. No bottom, no bug netting, no nothing. Sorry, I had a cough come on and then sneeze right afterwards. But yeah, it's just a tent. There's no bottom, no bug nets, no stove jack, which is why I said, that was the other question. But yeah, that's why I said I had put one put into the old model. Its question was, what is a stove jack? A stove jack is the fiberglass mat. So it's a flame retardant mat that is sewn into the tent with a hole in the middle, and that's where the stovepipe goes through. And then they sew on a flap to cover it if there's no stove in use. But yeah, so his concern was water. Good point. You can sleep on a sheet of polycro. I forgot the exact name of that, but it is the material you put on windows in the winter that you stretch out and then heat up with a blow dryer. It's that same material. You can use a sheet of old canvas or something if you have it. You can also use a sheet of Tyvek. I used the poly for years. And before that, I used the sheet of canvas. So I'll probably do Tyvek with this one, just because, you know, you're getting a little older, the vision's going a little bit, so having that bright white floor, if I drop something, spot on. Bug net, yeah, you can buy bug nets that go over the sleeping bag. You could sleep in a bug bivvy inside if you wanted to. For floor, there are also bathtub floor liners that work. If you go back and look at that video where I showed the Perea Breeze, the mesh bivvy, you'll see it has a bathtub floor. So it's the bottom and the sides wrap up about 3 inches. There are plenty of bathtub type floors you can buy. Some of them actually even fit in the mountain shelter. I would put it together, measure it, and make sure that the one you're looking at actually fits, but there's a lot of them on the market. Buggered up my back today. Putting on my wading boots, I bent over to, I was seated, but I bent over to grab the lace. Sciatic shot down, so hopefully it'll be gone today, and it's just a quick little thing. But yeah, so that was the other one. And then his other question was, how do I like the Mountain Smith? I like the brand. I obviously like the Mountain Shelter because that's my second one over the last 20 to 25 years. They are a great shelter. They're lightweight, provide you plenty of space. I say lightweight. It's 24 ounces, I think, for a 2-man shelter. So yeah, you got to sacrifice some stuff to get the weight down. In this case, a floor and your screen netting. But when I use it, it's usually cool enough that I'm not worried about bugs, moths maybe. But yeah, it's a good tent. Mountain Smith gear is well built. Some of it is almost too well built, so you start picking up weight because of the material that's used. But anything with camping or hiking, backpacking, whatever, it's always a compromise. You compromise on weight, you compromise on a little bit of luxury with some stuff. So, gotta do what you gotta do. I don't sacrifice on luxury too much anymore. I will carry the few extra pounds. That's a good looking Jeep. It's a Jeep. But yeah, I will sacrifice and carry a little bit more weight for a little bit more comfort. I should have probably taken off my wading boots, but I thought maybe I'll stop somewhere and fish, but I don't know. See what it feels like when I get home. Back's really bugging me here. But I'm not stopping moving. That was, what are we at today? 227 days, 228 days? That's what brought me down last time from moving, was 231 days today. Don't want to go down for my back again. Nope, not going to do it. Wouldn't be prudent. Another random vacuum cleaner on the side of the road. So to the people that gripe, drinking water. I remember that was the thing, probably the first 50 or 60 videos. People going, you don't drink enough water. Just because I don't drink on camera doesn't mean I'm not drinking water. But yeah. Let's see, there was some other feedback on color in yesterday's video. I'll take the bite for that one. I did not color grade that episode. Typically, I'll go through and tweak the colors a little bit. I shoot in a mode that's in a lot of cameras. It's called Cine-like. It's a very flat color profile, and it gives you more leeway to tweak color. I personally like the flat color like yesterday's episode, but I know some of you guys don't, so I'll tweak it back today. Well, grocery shopping's done. It's a boring day, but it's a Wednesday. Normally I do it Tuesday, Wednesday, sometimes a little later, but had to do it today. Thought I'd be able to get away without it, doing it for a few more days, but running out of stuff. That was good. Got out and did some fishing, did a little bit of walking. Not sure about my back yet. It's still twinging when I walk, but hopefully it's alright. Morning, I'll know by morning. If I hurt my back, then I'll be finishing up a lot of stuff from the bench. Which I know for a couple of you is probably a good thing. Like I said, my daughter's always on my butt about finishing them. Only because in her mind, they're hanging there, so I got to get those done. Yeah, it's 82 today. A little on the warm side, but I think that's more from humidity than anything. Take a peek at the humidity. It's pretty high. 72%. So yeah, that's not helping much as far as heat. Oh. If the back's not bothering me, I'll go do an evening fish tonight. Like I said earlier, I have to change that leader on the 6-weight. I can't believe I don't have one in the van. Yeah, not good. I try to have something for everything. Granted, I could have grabbed a fixed line rod or the 4-weight or the 2-weight, but I was chasing slightly bigger fish, or in an area where there's bigger fish, and I was going to be chunking bigger flies. So yeah, rather have the bigger rod. Just remembered when I said bigger rod, Nate, I forgot all about meeting up with you for that 8-weight. So we'll take a look at that. Well, it's sure a beautiful day to fish. Not much here, a couple little bitty largemouth. Again, that magical 8 inches. Pretty spectacular chase from a pike, but again, he swatted off. I see a big sunfish out here. I guess I'll give him a shot. Anyway, that's it for today, guys. Be good, be well, wear them. See you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye. Tomorrow, if my back is not bad, we'll go do a hike. Sound good? Alright guys, we'll see you tomorrow.